So my pleasure to introduce the Commissioner of the Vermont Department of Corrections, Robert Hoffman.
Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you, and welcome to the Department of Corrections. I also welcome to our distinguished guests, of course. Okay, we're sort of overweighted with distinguished guests on the dais here with us, but also want to welcome the families, most importantly. It's a tough job being in corrections. They need a lot of family support. I need support from my family, as do the other 1,150 members of the department. And I want to thank you for your support of our new correctional officers. Also want to thank the Academy staff. They do a wonderful job, both the permanent staff and the people that are drawn from all parts of the department to help train our new co-workers. Want to acknowledge our honor guard here as well. Pleasure to see them. And I'll be very brief because I want to get to the Chief Justice, who's our main speaker. We're really proud of you. It's an important role that you're taking on. It's a role on the simplest level of community safety. Both the obvious fact of keeping the people that have been judged to be needing to be detained in prisons, keeping them safely in a prison, but maybe as importantly, more importantly, preparing them for coming back to our communities. Because as I think Eric said, these are people that are fellow human beings. They're our neighbors. They're from our hometowns, and most of them are with us for less than a year. So they're going to be coming back, and for the brief time that they're in prison, you are Vermont to them. The way you act means a lot, and I think both the well-running of the facility and your safety and community safety is enhanced when you treat these people firmly, consistently, but with respect. So it's great to be here. We're proud of you. And one of the things we've just started instituting is getting some of the leaders in Vermont state government and in Vermont society to come and join us here, because we think your role is critically important. It's quiet, it's behind the scenes, but it's so essential. When our families are sleeping at 3 a.m., you're keeping us safe. And we're honored to have the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court here, Paul Reiber, someone that when he was nominated to his position by the governor, a lot of the media reports were raving from people that had worked with him in the private sector. He's been a tremendous force for collaboration in the criminal justice system. As I've said a few times in the media recently, we're lucky. In Vermont, the political process is kind to corrections. We could become, in a lot of states, it's a contentious, negative debate among legislators and governors and judiciary, and we're fortunate that we work in a pretty nonpartisan way in Vermont, and certainly Paul Reiber exemplifies that perhaps more than anyone in terms of trying to get people quietly to get together and solve problems and not grandstand. So he's a very capable person as he leads the deliberation on the Supreme Court, but he's also a very approachable person, like a lot of the Vermont judiciary. I was thinking, he's the type of person, if you had him as a neighbor, you could probably borrow a lawnmower from this guy. So he's both distinguished and approachable, and a pleasure to have him here to be our guest speaker. So, Paul.